Hello, hello. It is November 5th. I hope you're all doing well. I'm coming at you from the forest preserve here. I'm about 75% into my hike, and I got the AirPods in, so hopefully you can hear me. I don't know how this is going to work, but I was kind of supposed to record this, from out on the field today. It's been raining. It stopped raining. The sun is coming out. There's a lot of wind. A lot of blue jays squawking, woodpeckers pecking, cardinals popping up, more dead animals, unfortunately. More is being revealed as we transition into the fall. And a lot of wind and a lot of rain. But it's all part of the cleansing, and it's all part of the connection, right? And there have been geese. You'll see the geese. And I decided to sit down right here, and I'm a little parched. And there's a bee's nest right in this prairie grass here. I never saw that all summer, not that I was looking for it. So you just never know, right, what's out there. But the direction the story is going today relates to October 25th, which was Friday. Right when I got into my hike, there was a frog jumping across my path, and then it stopped. And I was like, okay, what's up, little dude? Are you headed to the bog, or are you coming from the lake? But he just hung out, and I was like, whatever. So then on my hike, like today, I came across 7 different field mice that had all died, probably due to the rains the night before. They probably got out of the heavy grass and tried to get over to the lower, shorter grass, but still died. So I bless the animals. I send them on their way. I clear them, cleanse them. It's just kind of what I do. And then I kick them off the trail, so they're not right there. Now, maybe I shouldn't interfere with it at all, and other people need to see it, or it's part of the decomposition and all the other insects. I don't know, whatever, but it's what I do. So I get back to my car. I'm sitting outside my car like I do, eating my lunch post-workout. And this frog jumps into the parking lot. And it's staring at me from about 25 yards away, maybe, or 20. And I'm like, what's this frog doing? And it's just staring at me. And I'm watching this frog, and I'm thinking, don't get run over. And I'm like, why do you want to be in the parking lot? What direction are you going? Aren't you on your path? Aren't you just going to keep hopping? So after a couple minutes of a stare down, and I'm getting the message like I do, this is why I'm recording this today, I go and I look at the frog. He never moves, never twitches, never blinks, never shifts. He just stays right where he's at. And there is another frog right behind him, completely smashed. Probably what I'm going to use as the picture, I think I might, just to show you the proof. And I'm like, dude, is that your partner? Is that your brother? Is that a family member? Is that a companion? How sad. I get it. You're mourning, or you're sad, or whatever. But this frog's never leaving or moving. So I go back to my car. There's people in the parking lot, too, coming from the park, going to their car. 2 ladies with kids. They're talking about going to Chick-fil-A, whatever. I get some selenite. I drop some selenite to bless the animal like I do, just like on these hikes and trails. And a chunk falls right on the frog. And I'm like, oh, my God, sorry, bro. He never moved, he never flinched, he never reacted, didn't even change his position. So I know these people are wondering what I'm doing, and they're watching me. I can feel that, I know that. And I give the frog its rights and do whatever and hope it does well. And I go back to my seat, turn around, there's the people, they're watching me, they're all on their Explorer, getting their phones ready, corralling the kids, but they're all staring. So I'm like, maybe they're learning something, maybe they're understanding what's happening. Maybe they can't see that it's a frog next to a dead frog. Kind of like I couldn't, and I was 25 yards away. These people are like a whole 4 spots and rows over. Wow, there's little bugs crawling all over me right now. So anyway, I'm sitting there and I'm thinking, I don't want this frog to get run over. But what is the message? Sure enough, there's another car coming in. I hear the car moving fast. They come around the corner. They're about to go right over the frog, and the frog jumps, and I'm like, dude, what are you doing? You're going to get killed. So the frog's just hanging out still, staring at me. And I'm like, I'm picking up the message, right? I'm receiving whatever I need to receive. Is this the release of my old partner? Is this, something in my family with my mother and my stepfather and his cancer and things that have been plaguing her? There's just stuff that I'm seeing, right? And I'm trying to figure it out. I'm tapping in, tuning in. Does it relate to me? Well, then I hear another car coming in even faster, and I'm like, I got up right away. I could see or sense the car slowing down. They did slow down. I looked at them. They looked at me. They could not figure out what was going on. And I'm looking at this frog with my foot, and I'm kind of like, bro, you need to move or you are going to get smashed. You are going to end up like this one. The frog's not doing anything. Car goes around me. Car does its thing. Car figured it out. other people still in the Explorer, the Expedition, whatever, are watching, I think. Finally had to use my boot to slowly nudge the frog and push the frog along until it started hopping around in a circle and then left. Finally, I started to realize, okay, I think I know what the message is here. I go into the regression October 26th. Everything comes forward. Everything makes sense. Got to start moving. Got to start, being active. That was the release of the old me, stepping into the new me. And I realized it even more so over the days. And this is how the universe communicates with you, right? This is how the animal kingdom or nature or spirit or, Gaia communicates with us if you're tuned in. Because consciously you'll start to receive the message. You just got to weed it out sometimes or find out who it's for. And I found out it was for me. So not more than a couple more days go by after my regression and I'm processing all this information. And I'm on the most beautiful hike and it's glorious out and they've mowed all new trails, like I said. And, I'm 2 minutes into my hike and there's a gardener snake all decked out in black with a yellow golden line. I know what that means to me. I'm 5 minutes into my hike, blessing the land, clearing the land, speaking truth, speaking light. Boom, a buck pops up, looks at me, takes off, disappears again. He just ditched out and hid out in the grass. I'm like, cool. I get into my hike later out in these new trails and new fields. And there's a salamander. Now, it took me forever, right, to look it up. I finally looked it up, I think it was Sunday night. And you're going to see that post, probably after this one, and what the salamander represents. This is another example of even this story and what came after and what happened after the regression story and after the frog story. So if you can follow me in under 10 minutes here, I'm just trying to point and prove things to you and how this stuff happens. And you'll see what I'm talking about. So messages come to us, or they come to me out in nature. They come to us all the time. Songs, like I said, street signs, car license plates, movies, books. There's signs everywhere. You just have to pay attention. But this is one of the ways I really connect, and it's why you see it in nature. And it's why I'm constantly healing and giving back. But even when I'm out here, I'm healing people. I'm healing homes. I'm carrying other stuff and, putting the light out there for those people in those places, as well as protecting and defending myself from that stuff as well. So it's why I'm gifted what I'm gifted on these hikes. It's why I look up the animals and the occurrences or the meanings. And it means what it means to me. A lot of other people, I get it. You saw a frog, you saw a deer, and I get it. That's as far as their consciousness or their, capacity can go. To each their own. But it's just one of the ways I connect, and it's one of the ways I bring it forward, and it's one of the ways all of this makes sense to me. So that's a little bit about the two frogs. Another time I was hiking out here just this past Thursday, I think it was, I forget, there's too many stories. And the same frog, I believe, showed up on my path again on a different trail to the parking lot. And I knew there was a frog. I heard it move. I knew something moved in the leaves. I was looking all around, could not find anything to save my life. And then all of a sudden, boom, it was right there in front of me. Sorry, my hand's shaking. Looked like the same frog. Same color, same style, same body, same sheen, same eye contact. Not afraid to move, not freaking out, not jumping, just staring at me. And I blessed it and thanked it because the message has been received. That's my train. I gotta go. But it's the way things work out here. And since I don't carry my phone all the time, I'm rarely photographing things anymore or documenting things. It's just I was told to bring my phone today, bring my AirPods today, record from out in the field if I get a chance, and I do, or I did. The rain has stopped. The wind has died down. I found a good place to sit, right behind this marker. It's good back support. So that's a little bit of a story on the fly, once again, condensed in under 10 minutes. It's a little bit of what happened before my regression and what I needed to see and what made sense after. It's a little bit of what was revealed days after, which I will post again with the salamander, which I've once again never seen out here or anywhere out here in 10 years. I have 15 plus forest preserves and 5 to 25 minutes of me. I have hiked all of them in all 4 seasons religiously. I've never seen a salamander. So these things happen, these things come forward. When something comes at you and it's unusual or unexpected or not normal, look it up, tap in, meditate on it, see what it means, see if the dots connect, and try to expand your consciousness versus just being a hater or someone who needs to have proof of everything, or just look to peace. To each their own. Peace, love, and light. I'm running out of time here. I'm at the 9:50 mark. I hope you are all well. God bless America. God bless Earth. God bless everybody on this planet. Peace out.